Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening. Welcome back to the University of Minnesota Crookston. Joe Lancello and Preston DeVille with you. Our pregame show brought to you by Bitger Inc. Farmers and truck owners, listen up. The year-end tire sale at Bitger Inc. was a huge hit, and they've just received a new truckload of semi-truck tires at unbeatable prices. Come by Bitger Inc. between Ada and Halstead and take advantage of these massive deals before spring rolls in. Call 218-456-7467 or stop in today. Bitger Inc., your trusted partner for farm and truck tire savings. The Northern Freeze at 15-9, Sacred Heart 17-9. Should be a dandy game. We'll hear from Coach Destry Sturkle from Sacred Heart after this on yourliveevent.com.
To 413 Mechanical, your premier destination for precision welding and industrial solutions in the Grand Forks region. Specializing in steel and pipeline, structural welding, and complex pipe fitting, our skilled team delivers exceptional results every time. We also excel in plant maintenance, millwright services, and comprehensive preventative maintenance programs. We would also like to wish the best of luck to the Sacred Heart Eagles in tonight's game action. Visit 413mechanical.com to learn more about us or call 218-791-2482.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Time now for our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead. Lori, Emily, and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance can help coach you and your family for your insurance needs.
Hey, we're here with Sacred Heart head coach Destry Sturkle. And Destry, kind of give us a little preview of the game plan maybe heading into this game here.
Well, I think it starts with Reba and Bray. We got to slow them down. We got to get out and get transition points. That's when we're at our best. Maybe try to speed the game up a little bit, but we got to slow those two down. And then we got to execute offensively. We got to move the ball. We've done it all year. We have a lot of guys that can score. We don't want to just force feed one guy. We want to have it be an unselfish night on the offensive end as well.
Awesome. And looking at your starting lineup here today, kind of what are we going to be looking at?
We're going to have the same lineup we've had for a little while now, and it all goes around Isaac Sunby. He's a senior. He's the engine. Doesn't do anything high as far as scoring points, but he's going to give you a ton of rebounds, ton of assists, ton of steals, and he's going to keep the team going and motivated. And so it all kind of predicates around him, and then bench guys come in and give us some good minutes as well.
Kind of leading up to the game here today, how have you guys prepped in practice and getting ready for this game here today?
We've had some physical, tough practices. You have to. Anytime you go up against a Coach Spildy team, they're going to bring it. They're going to, figuratively punch you in the face, and it's going to be a dogfight. So we've had some really strong practices. We've been in the weight room, and then just working on executing a couple new things that maybe no one's seen us do. That way we can throw a wrinkle in if we need to. But real physical, strong practices. Guys responded well, and I know they're eager to get back out and play games. You get Minnesota, January and February is a lot of games, not much practice, so I know they're eager to get out there and get to playing against someone else other than ourselves.
How exciting is it, to be playing basketball here in March and, hopefully going out and play a front?
Absolutely. It's hard to beat Section 8 basketball in the playoffs. You see this first game with Fertile and Warren. Both crowds going nuts, student sections having fun. It's a great atmosphere. Tonight will be special. This will be a really, really good game. 2 really good games in the regular season, and I don't expect anything to be any different this go-around.
I was about to say.
And that's Destry Sturkle, the coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by River's Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead. Lori, Emily, and the team at River's Edge Insurance can help coach you and your family for your insurance needs. And time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. They've got a great deal for lunch, serving from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. Soup, a bowl of soup with baby breadsticks and a fountain drink, or an 8-inch pizza of one topping pizza and a fountain drink. And another option is calzone and beverage. All the daily lunch specials are under $10. Stop in at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. For the visitors, the Northern Freeze in the white uniforms with navy blue and sky blue. Number 1 will be Sawyer Torgerson, a 5'8 senior. Number 3 is Trig Anderson, a 5'10 junior. 11 is Alex Bray, a 6'3 junior. Number 12, Cale Pearson, a 5'8 sophomore. And rounding out the 5, number 30, Avon Reba, a 6'5 junior. Sean Spilly, the coach of the Northern Freeze, 15-9 overall. Coming off a win last Thursday against Roseau, 88-75. Now for the Sacred Heart Eagles in the home black with purple numbers trimmed in gold. Number 0 is Nathan Kaiser, a 6'1 junior, averaging 12 a game. Number 1, Isaac Sunby, a 5'5 senior, averaging 6 a game. Number 2 is Nick Sanderland, a 6'2 sophomore, averaging 10 a game. Number 5, Caleb Irie, a 6'2 junior, the leading scorer, averaging 14 a game. And number 42, Gabe Latexture, a 6'5 senior, averaging 8 points a game. Starting lineups brought to you by West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Reba at 6'5", jumping center against Latexture, who's also 6'5". And the tap controlled by the Northern Freeze, who'll go from left to right in the traveling white. Pearson for Torgerson. Anderson left wing. Reba double team in the block. Bray spinning, scoring. Alex Bray gets the Northern Freeze up to a 2-0 lead. And the fans sit down after the Freeze get their first points. Kaiser scoring, tying the game at 2. Or check that was Nick Satterlund. Pearson to the front court, hands for Torgerson. Alex Bray. And a travel. First turnover of the game, 1:02 in. No pressure defensively from the Northern Freeze. Looks like they're going to set up in a man-to-man defense. Sunby for Latexure. Latexure backing in. Off on the right, a three doesn't go. And the rebound run down by Torgerson. Sacred Heart 17-9 on the season. The Northern Freeze 15-9 on the year. And a takeaway by Sunby. And taken right back away. Reba trying to feed a teammate, and Sunby again with a takeaway. That's Nathan Kaiser with a basket. And Sacred Heart with their first lead at 4-2, just over 2 minutes in. Reba, right block. Trying to bull his way in, ball poked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Northern Freeze with 21 to shoot. Torgerson will throw it in baseline right for Anderson. Reba and now Bray. Pearson. Torgerson had a double screen to use, didn't get the roll though, and a rebound for Latexure. Sunby. Satterlund did pretty well for the Polk County West football team. And here's a drive and a foul and 2 free throws coming for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Alex Bray commits the foul, his first, the first on the Northern Freeze in the first half. I was about to say Sacred Heart combines with Climax Fisher for football under the guise of the Polk County West Thunder. Caleb Irie, a 6'2 junior, hit the first of 2 free throws. Makes both, and now it's a 6-2 lead for the Eagles. Torgerson, an attempted steal. Left corner 3 on the way, off the bracket, no good. Reba, an offensive rebound. Torgerson driving the baseline, couldn't connect. And Latexure hangs on to the rebound. 6-2 Sacred Heart just underway. Second of 2 games in the Section 8A round of 16. Joe Lancello with you on YourLiveEvent.com. Kaiser tripped and lost the ball. And a nice attempt at a steal by Kaiser, but the ball will stay with Northern Freeze with 31 to shoot. Torgerson on the throw-in. Reba. Dishes for Torgerson. Swinging to the left side. And Bray loses the ball. 4th turnover against the Northern Freeze. Sunby with a nice feed. And a basket for Kaiser. And timeout Northern Freeze. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com for convenience stores, energy solutions, a meat market, and more. lakescommunitycoop.com. 8-2 Sacred Heart.
Feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Sacred Heart on an 8-0 run after the Northern Freeze got the first 2 points of the game. Ball almost lost by Torgerson. Pearson inside Reba. Fouled as he was going for a reverse layup. First foul on Sacred Heart. It's on Gabe Letexer, his first. Reba's first free throw doesn't go into the game for Sacred Heart. Whoops. Try this one. Number 2, Blair Moan, a 5'10 junior, and 24, Bricken Bring, a 6'4 sophomore. Reba with 1 of 2 free throws, and it's an 8-3 game. Satterland. And a 3-second call against the Eagles. That's their third turnover of the game. Number 3, Jacob Ortiz, a 5'7 junior, checks into the game for Sacred Heart. Reba finding Pearson. Down low in a basket for Trig Anderson. His first points of the game, and the Northern Freeze within 3 at 8-5. Drive the other way, shot doesn't go, and a Reba rebound. Pearson across midcourt. Anderson. Nice move, couldn't get the shot, got his own rebound though. Here's a Pearson 3 on the way, no. And here comes Sacred Heart with 12:40 to go on the half. Sunby seeing space, shooting, missing, and a rebound for Reba. Pearson across midcourt around a Reba screen. Off for Anderson, right corner 3, no. Kaiser the rebound for Sacred Heart. Sunby at 5'5", the smallest player on the floor. 3 from the top of the key for Letexer off the bracket, off the top of the board, no good, and another Reba rebound. That could be a country album, couldn't it? Reba rebounds. Here's Reba, left-hand dribble, driving, tripped up, and lost the ball. Here come the Eagles with an advantage on numbers. The Ortiz shot doesn't go, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Sacred Heart. Number 4, Brandon Schenke, a 5'8 senior. Into the game for the Northern Freeze. 12, Reese Eckert, a 5'11 senior, into the game for Sacred Heart. Ortiz on the throw-in with 28 to shoot. Eckert, long shot doesn't go, and Reba rebounds again. Moan, now Bricken Bring. Schenke, and he stepped over the edge. Turnover 6 on the Northern Freeze. Sunby in, and Ortiz checks out for Sacred Heart. Kaiser. Eckert split a double team and scored. First bucket for Reese Eckert. 10-5 in favor of the Eagles. And a tip. Nice work by Eckert to get the steal. Turnover 7 on the Northern Freeze. And a foul on Trig Anderson of the Northern Freeze. That'll be his first. Second team foul on the Freeze. First free throw off by Parker Bernhoff, number 22, a 6-foot senior in the game. For the Northern Freeze, Bray checks back in. Reba comes out. $11 to 5, as Bernhoff with 1 of 2. Equaling the biggest lead for the Eagles. Jumper up by Bring doesn't go. And here comes Sacred Heart. Sunby. Driving right out of the lane, shot is short. And Torgerson rebounds. Moan across midcourt at the 10-minute mark. Moan with a 3, no. Got it. Torgerson with the offensive rebound. Torgerson with a jumper, that's good. Sawyer Torgerson's first points. 11-7, Freeze down by 4. Changes coming for both teams at the next whistle. Satterlin with a 3, no. And a rebound for Bring. Bray driving, kicks it back out for Bring. That doesn't go. And Kaiser the rebound. An attempt to poke the ball away didn't work. Sunby retrieves for Sacred Heart. And a takeaway. Turnover 4 against the Eagles. Torgerson from the left corner. 3 on the way. No. Offensive rebound for Schenke. Bray at the top. Bray with a drive and a basket. Alex Bray with 4. 11 to 9. Northern Freeze down 2 with 8:17 to go in the half. And a steal by Torgerson. 5th turnover against Sacred Heart. Torgerson across midcourt at the 8-minute mark. Bring on the left wing, back for Torgerson. Stuck in the lane, better get out of there. Moan. Schenke. Bray with the 3, that's short off the rim. And Kaiser another rebound for Sacred Heart. Sunby quickly into the front court. Eckert for Caleb Irie. Irie stopped by a double team and lost the ball. Driving and scoring is Moan, and he'll get a chance at a 3-point play. The game is tied at 11. Eckert commits the foul for Sacred Heart, his first and the team's second. Both teams practically with line changes. 3 Ortiz 42 Letexture back in the game for Sacred Heart. Satterlund, number 2 in the game. The free throw good by Moan. He completes the three-point play. And the Northern Freeze back in front 12-11. Our second lead change. 3 is up and off. And Reba, who's back in the game, gets the rebound. Torgerson. Moan. Bray driving, scoring, and a foul. Bray with 6 and a chance to make it 7. Letexture commits the foul, his second, 3 on Sacred Heart in the half. Bray's free throw around and out, and Letexture rebounds. Biggest lead for the Northern Freeze, 14-11. Letexture out high for Satterlund. Now Eckert on the left wing. Kaiser drives and is fouled. Or check that, that's Irie. Reba with the foul, his first, 3 on the Northern Freeze in the half. Whoever came up with the idea of dark numbers on a dark jersey didn't sit up here or anywhere in the audience for that matter. 22 Parker Bernhoff back in the game for Sacred Heart. Satterlund with or check that, Kaiser with 1 of 2 free throws. As I say, seeing the numbers from up here isn't easy. And that's not a knock at Preston DeVille on camera. Brave, left block, shooting, no. Game of volleyball comes to Trig Anderson. And here comes Sacred Heart the other way. Sunby, who's back in the game. For Satterlund, 3 on the way, yes. First 3 of the game for Sacred Heart. Satterlund with 5. And the Eagles back in front, 15-14, our third lead change. Reba, an offensive rebound, gets the roll. Evan Reba with 3. That's lead change number 4, 16-15 Northern Freeze. Sunby. Ortiz. Moan the rebound. Moan outside the arc on the right for Reba, looking to post up. Backs his way in, double teamed. Pass tipped out, but run into the hands of Moan. Bray doesn't get it. Kaiser across midcourt as we near the 5-minute mark in the first half. Kaiser an open 3, no off the bracket. Reba controls the rebound. Pearson almost got in his way. Pearson around a screen. Pull-up jumper from 10 doesn't go. Rebound tipped into Anderson's hands. Moan from the right corner, 3 doesn't go. Reba rebounds, then lost it. Drive and a foul from behind and 2 free throws coming. Evan Reba with the foul, that's his second. 4th on the Northern Freeze in the half. First free throw for Kaiser doesn't go. He's 1 of 3 at the line today. Reba out. Bring 24 back into the game for the Northern Freeze. Kaiser with 1 of 2. 6 points for the junior. And we're tied at 16, our third tie. Torgerson for Bray. Pearson for Bray. Nice! (18-16) Northern Freeze in front. That was a pretty play. High post right, Letexture. Or check that, Bernhoft. Ortiz drives, scores, and a foul. Jacob Ortiz a chance at a three-point play. Trig Anderson the foul, his second, 5 of the Northern Freeze. Or check that, excuse me. Bray committed the foul, that's his second. Still 5 of the Northern Freeze. Ortiz with the three-point play. Timeout, Sacred Heart. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com. For convenience stores, a meat market in Perham, a place to get feed and more, lakescommunitycoop.com. Sacred Heart by 1.
Are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, LifeCare is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose LifeCare Medical Center.
5 lead changes, 4 ties. Sacred Heart led by 6 at one stage. Northern Freeze led by 3 at one stage. Now it's Sacred Heart by a point with 3.5 to go till halftime. Anderson for Bray. Pearson driving, fouled. Cale Pearson to shoot 2. Foul is on Isaac Sunby of Sacred Heart. His first foul, that's 4 on the Eagles in the half. Pearson gets the roll for the first free throw. And our 5th tie at 19. Blair Moan in for Northern Freeze. Pearson makes both free throws, and this is lead change number 6, 20-19, in favor of the Northern Freeze, who represent Carlstead and Newfolden. Here's a Sunby drive to the basket, no. Offensive rebound, no. Tie up for the ball, and the ball will stay with Sacred Heart. After we dry the court, 20 to shoot, 3:07 to go in the half. Jacob Ortiz throws it in. Caught by Irie. Sunby, the floater up, off. Contact underneath. Trig Anderson with the foul for the Northern Freeze, his second. That is 6 on the Freeze with 2:57 to go in the half. The next foul against the Northern Freeze will lead to the bonus for Sacred Heart. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Sunby, Irie. Floater up, well short, and a rebound. Pearson in the front court for Torgerson. Room to drive, left it short. Kaiser the rebound. Ortiz from the left corner. Irie with a 3, no. And a loose ball foul going after the rebound on Sacred Heart. That's their 5th team foul. It's on Nathan Kaiser, his first. Number 4, Brandon Schenke back into the ball game for the Northern Freeze. Schenke with the ball. Reba left block, double team there. Finds Moan. 2 minutes to go in the half. Reba at the foul line. Pearson around the screen. Runner up and off. Sanderland rebounds for the Sacred Heart. Sunby for a wide open Parker Brunoff to score. And a timeout on the floor by the Northern Freeze. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com for convenience stores, energy solutions, a car wash, and more. lakescommunitycoop.com. 2120 Sacred Heart.
The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Three timeouts left for the Northern Freeze, 4 for Sacred Heart with 1:35 to go in the half. Our 7th lead change, 21-20, Sacred Heart in front. Sawyer Torgerson with the ball. Bray left corner. Out for Pearson, lob down low, and a bunny for Avon Reba. He's got 5. 22-21, the Northern Freeze back in front. Lead change number 8. We got a seesaw one going here. Kaiser. 3 on the way. Good by Caleb Irie. He's got 7. Oh, no, he's got 5. Excuse me. 24-22, and here's a drive and a basket by Moan. He's got 5, and we're tied at 24. 6th time we've been tied. Sunby dared to shoot the 3 and said he'll drive. Kick it back with 16 to shoot. And contact with 21.9 to go in the half. Torgerson commits the foul, his first. 17 fouls on the Northern Freeze, bonus in effect. Irie shooting 2, missed the first. Looking to break a 24 all time with 21.9 to go in the half. And does. I've got that as lead change number 10. I could be mistaken. Shot clock off for the rest of the half. Northern Freeze with a chance to go ahead. 7 to shoot. Moan. Here's a Torgerson 3, no. And Sacred Heart with the rebound, and they'll go into the locker room with a 1-point lead, 25-24. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com for convenience stores, energy solutions, a meat market in Perham, a car wash, a place to get feeded, and more. lakescommunitycoop.com. Sacred Heart by a point on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Member FDIC.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Live in comfort and community at Benedictine Mission Court in Ada. Seniors can enjoy the ease of 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, now available at a new low price. Each apartment features a full kitchen and bath, washer, dryer, along with utilities included, and a daily continental breakfast. Stay connected with social activities and worship services. Plus, there's convenient transportation and indoor access to therapy services and the Essentia Health Clinic. To learn more or schedule a tour, call 218-521-0161 for Benedictine Mission Court in Ada.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. We are family.
Welcome back to the University of Minnesota Crookston. Joe Lancello with you. We are at halftime, and our halftime report brought to you by Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, Fertile, and Ada. Visit with your nearest Linfors Insurance agent. Linfors, your insurance source since 1937. LinforsInsurance.com. We've had a close one here. Sacred Heart with the lead, 25-24. We have had 6 ties, unofficially 10 lead changes. The biggest lead the Northern Freeze had was 14-11. Sacred Heart's biggest lead was 11-5 rather. So very, very much anybody's game here in the second half. Sacred Heart led offensively by Caleb Irie with a 3 and 3 of 4 at the line for 6. Nathan Kaiser, 2 baskets, 2 of 4 at the line for 6. Nick Satterland, a 3 and a 2 for 5. Jacob Ortiz, a basket, 1 of 1 at the line for 3. Reese Eckert, a basket for 2. Parker Bernhoft, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Gabe Letexture and Isaac Sunby started, have not scored. Sacred Heart, 7 of 13 at the foul line. They have committed 6 turnovers unofficially and 15 rebounds, with 2 on the offensive side. The Northern Freeze, led by junior Alex Bray, 4 baskets, 0 for 1 at the line for 8. Avon Reba with 2 baskets, 1 of 2 at the line for 5. Blair Moan, 2 baskets, 1 of 1 at the line for 5. Sawyer Torgerson, a basket for 2. Trig Anderson, a basket for 2. Cale Pearson, 2 of 2 at the line for 2. Brecken Bring and Brandon Schenke have played, have not scored. The Northern Freeze, 4 of 6 shooting free throws, 66.7%. 8 turnovers unofficially against the Northern Freeze, and they also have 20 rebounds, 8 on the offensive side. As far as fouls go for the Northern Freeze, Anderson, Bray, and Reba with 2 each. For Sacred Heart, Gabe Letexture has 2, no one else more than 1. Sacred Heart in front, 25-24 at the break. Earlier today, here from the University of Minnesota Crookston on YourLiveEvent.com, it was Fertile Beltrami beating Warren Alvarado Oslo. And there's my score sheet. 66-55 for the Falcons, as they win their 10th in a row and go to 25-3 on the year. Warren Alvarado Oslo ends their season with a record of 12-15. So Fertile Beltrami will meet either Bagley or Northholm Kellier in the 3:30 game Saturday afternoon at Thief River Falls. Other games in 8A, Black Duck at Mahnomen Waban, waiting on a final from that one. Fawcett at Winnimac also waiting for a final from that game. Clearbrook Gonfick at Red Lake is still going on. Goodrich Grigla against Red Lake County from Northland Community College in Thief River Falls still going on. Or that should be a final now, and Kitson County Central against Stephen Argyle, the other game in 8A tonight. That's our halftime show, brought to you by Linfors Insurance. Visit with Linfors Insurance Agency for your insurance, home, auto, health, life, farm, business, and commercial business. Recreational vehicles, think of what and who you need to protect. At the break, Sacred Heart leading 25-24. We'll have the second half after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
For a limited time, GT Radio tires are on sale, and you'll save $50 on every set of 4 tires. Upgrade your ride and keep your family rolling safely this winter season while pocketing extra cash. $50 savings on every set of 4 tires from Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halsted. This offer will not last long. Visit Bitker Inc. or call 218-456-7467. Save $50 on every set of 4 GT Radio tires.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Nearly 1 million Minnesotans trust Minnesota Mutual Insurance to protect their homes, farms, and personal property. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance was founded in 1900 right here in Northwest Minnesota. We've been proudly serving Polk, Pennington, Red Lake, Marshall, Beltrami, Roseau, and surrounding communities ever since. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance in Thief River Falls, specializing in farm and residential insurance protection. Call 218-683-3200 or visit braygently.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Couple of final scores. Mahnomen Waban has defeated Black Duck 86-57. Winnimac over Fossen 73-54. Red Lake County over Goodrich Griggle at 83-48, and we may have a surprise going. Clearbrook-Convick is leading Red Lake with about 3 minutes to play as Reba missing inside and is fouled. Foul on Gabe Latexture of Sacred Heart. That is his third foul and the first on the Eagles in the second half. Reba 1 of 2 at the line for the 6'5 junior. First one doesn't go. Double miss for Reba. Sunby, Kaiser, Irie, Satterlund, and Latexture, the 5 on the floor for Sacred Heart, going from left to right on the black with purple and yellow. Kaiser scoring. 8 for Nathan Kaiser. 3-point lead for Sacred Heart, 27-24. Northern Freeze, their original starting 5 is Trigg Anderson with a shot that doesn't go and a Sunby rebound. Torgerson, Anderson, Bray, Pearson, and Reba, the 5 for Northern Freeze in the traveling white. Nick Satterlund with a basket. He's got 7. Biggest lead now for the Eagles at 29-24 and a takeaway. Sunby lays it up and off. Do we have a foul or simply out of bounds? No, we have a foul. This is on Latexture, and it's his 4th. Just over a minute into the second half. Torgerson out, number 2, Blair Moan into the game for the Northern Freeze. And 22, Parker Bernhoft has checked in for Sacred Heart. He'll fill Latexture's spot. Pearson driving, no. And there's Irene into the front court. Nathan Kaiser did well to put on the brakes there. Back for Irie with 22 to shoot. Isaac Sunby. 3 on the way, up and off. And a rebound for Anderson. Moan across midcourt. Around a Reba screen. Reba, high post back to the basket. Spinning, lost it briefly. Anderson. Yes! Or check that. That was Moan and a foul. A chance at a 4-point play. Sunby commits the foul, his second and the third on Sacred Heart in the half. And Moan cuts the gap to 1 with that 4-point play. Sacred Heart up 29-28. Bernhoft holds, now that gives it off. Irie, a drive from the right baseline, doesn't go. And here come the Northern Freeze. Anderson. Pearson for Bray. Lob down low for Reba, tipped away and taken away. Turnover 10 against the Northern Freeze. Irie runs it down right coffin corner. Sunby pulls up in the lane, scores from 10. First points for Isaac Sunby. 31-28 Sacred Heart, almost 3 minutes played in the second half. Entry pass tipped away from Reba. And a foul as Irie hit the deck. Blair Moan with the foul for the Northern Freeze, his first and the team's first of the second half. And they'll inbound it baseline right. Maybe just a quick check on the shot clock. Okay, 32 to shoot. Well, what was that about? Coach Destry Circle had a question of some kind, I guess. Sunbeat. Swinging to the far side. A three up by Irie draws air, but it's gathered underneath. And Reba with a block. After Kaiser got the offensive rebound. Moan for Reba. Hands for Alex Bray. Moan faked the three, overshot the basket. Offensive rebound, Reba. Floater up and in. Pearson with a basket. He's got 4. Coming the other way. No. And a Reba rebound. Long ball. Oh, just out of the reach of Bray. Thrown away. Turnover 12 on Northern Freeze. Number 3, Jacob Ortiz checks into the game for Sacred Heart. And Irie will sit down. Sacred Heart up by 1 with the ball. No lead changes in the second half. Ortiz. Still Ortiz from the free throw line. Doesn't get the roll. Loose ball, foul underneath. On the Northern Freeze. On Trig Anderson, that will be his 3rd foul and the 2nd on the Freeze in the half. Sawyer Torgerson back in for the Northern Freeze as Anderson will sit down with those 3 fouls. Ortiz the throw-in with 20 to shoot. Deep for Isaac Sunby. Pulls up at the free throw line, off the bracket, does not get the roll. Torgerson got the rebound. Northern Freeze can regain the lead here. Torgerson. Now Bray. Step back. 16-footer doesn't go, and Sunby the rebound. And that one almost hit the Sacred Heart cheerleaders out of bounds. 7 turnovers on Sacred Heart. 24, Brecken bring back into the game for the Northern Freeze as Bray will sit out for a bit. Moan takes his time across midcourt. Moan for Pearson. Reba. Pulling his way down the baseline and scoring. 7 for Reba. 11th lead change. Northern Freeze back in front, 32-31. The 5th seed leading the 4th seed. Pass down on the block. Kick back out. 3 up and off. And Pearson rebounds. Pearson again. Reba from the free throw line, no. And where did Torgerson come from to get the rebound? Torgerson with 4. 34-31 in favor of the Northern Freeze. Just over 6 minutes played, second half. Sunby. Satterland. Sunby. Ortiz with a 3. Yes. Caleb Ortiz with 6 off the bench. 34 all, our 7th tie of the night. And a tie-breaking 3 by Brecken Bring. 37-34. Sanderlin to drive and getting the roll. Sanderlin with 9. 37-36. Pearson around a screen for Torgerson. Bring and Pearson. Back for Moan, who will shoot and score. Blair Moan with 11, 39-36. 3-point lead for the Northern Freeze. The 5th seed leading the 4th seed, Ortiz. Nice fake and a drive, overshot the basket. And the ball will stay with Sacred Heart. Jacob Irie, number 5, Nathan Kaiser, number 0, back in for Sacred Heart. Number 4, Brandon Schenke into the game for the Northern Freeze, and Kaiser couldn't hang on. Turnover 8 on Sacred Heart. Bernhoff checks out for Sacred Heart, and who came back in? Wasn't much of a breather no matter who it was. Bring in the free throw circle for Bray. Jumper, no. Rebound Ortiz. 10 minutes to play in regulation. Irie holding for Kaiser to drive and score. Nathan Kaiser with 10, the first Eagle in double figures. 1 point lead for Northern Freeze. They've got the ball. Torgerson thought about the 3. Bring won't think, he'll shoot. Eagles rebound. Ortiz in the front court and an offensive foul on Ortiz as Torgerson took the charge. First foul on Jacob Ortiz, 4 on Sacred Heart in the half with 9:25 to play. Schenke checks out, and number 3, Trig Anderson, back into the Northern Freeze lineup. Ortiz comes out, and number 1, Isaac Sunby, back in for Sacred Heart. Bray left wing. Sunby went for the steal, couldn't come up with it. Now Moan. Top of the key, Torgerson. Bring right block. Back out for Anderson. Jumper doesn't go. Good hustle for the offensive rebound and basket for Torgerson. He deserved that. 41-38. Back to a 3-point lead for the Northern Freeze. Sunby stop and go, but the reason he stopped was because of a blocking foul. Foul on Trig Anderson, that's his 4th. And 3 on the Northern Freeze in the half. Evan Reba checks back into the Northern Freeze lineup. Eagles inbound baseline right with 24 to shoot and 8:41 to play. Down by 3. Eckert back in the game now. And the Eagles lose the ball, and we got a foul. Team foul 5 on Sacred Heart. It's on Sunby, that's his 2nd. Torgerson left wing. On top for Pearson. 3 on the way from Moan. Yes! Moan's 2nd bomb of the game. He's got 14. And the lead is 44-38, biggest for the Northern Freeze. Or equals their biggest lead. They were up 11-5 earlier. Eckert driving and fouled. Sawyer Torgerson with the Northern Freeze foul, his first. That's 4 on the Freeze in the half. Eckert hits the first of 2, the 5'11 senior with 3 points. Make it 4. Ortiz back into the ball game now for Sacred Heart. 44-40, the Northern Freeze lead. Reba left block, finds the cutting Bray, who scores. 10 for Bray. Ortiz, free throw line jumper, no. And a Reba rebound. 7:15 to play. Reba high post right back to the basket. He'll spin to the hoop. Torgerson with room to drive. Nice fake. Couldn't convert the shot. Kaiser and a blocking foul on the Northern Freeze. That's their 5th foul of the half. It's on Torgerson. It's his 3rd. Not a shooting foul. So for the Northern Freeze, Anderson 4 fouls, Torgerson 3. For Sacred Heart, Letexer with 4. Under 7 to play in regulation. Ortiz, skip pass, left corner 3 on the way, no. Rebound off one of the Northern Freeze players. I've got that as just unofficially the 4th offensive rebound for Sacred Heart today. Ortiz on the inbound for Kaiser. Kaiser driving and scoring. Kaiser with a dozen. 46-42 with 6.5 to play in regulation. Win or go home time in Section 8A. From the left corner, Pearson doesn't get a roll. Sunby the rebound. Just over 6 to play. Ortiz drives. Sunby faked the 3. Now he'll shoot from 16 and score. 4 for Sunby. 46-44 Northern Freeze with under 6 to play. And the Northern Freeze want a timeout on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for convenience stores, energy solutions, a place to get animal feed and more. LakesCommunityCoop.com. 46-42 Northern Freeze in front on YourLiveEvent.com.
413 Mechanical, your premier destination for precision welding and industrial solutions in the Grand Forks region. Specializing in steel and pipeline, structural welding, and complex pipe fitting, our skilled team delivers exceptional results every time. We also excel in plant maintenance, millwright services, and comprehensive preventative maintenance programs. We would also like to wish the best of luck to the Sacred Heart Eagles in tonight's game action. Visit 413mechanical.com to learn more about us or call 218-791-2482.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
2 timeouts left for the Northern Freeze, 4 left for Sacred Heart. 5:51 to go in regulation. And Reba with a basket. He's got 9. And now a takeaway by the Northern Freeze. And it's taken right back. 5:24 to play. Ortiz called for a travel. Unofficially 11 turnovers on Sacred Heart. Northern Freeze ball, 5:20 to go in regulation. Up by 4, 48-44. No one's led by more than 6 in this game. 11 lead changes, 7 ties. Reba almost lost it in the double team. Moan, 15 to shoot. Bray, swing at left corner. Torgerson back in, fires, no. Kaiser with the rebound. Under 5 to play. Sunby. 2-possession game. Bernhoft, high post back to the basket. Ortiz with a 3. No. And Reba, another rebound. Moan for Bray. Oh, almost a nice catch for Torgerson. He couldn't quite hang on. Laid up and in by a sliding Satterlund, who's got 11. 48-46 at the 4-minute mark. Reba on the right wing. Kicks back off for Pearson. Left corner, Moan. Bango. Blair Moan's third 3 of the night. He's got 17. 51-46. Sunby for Ortiz. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound controlled by Bray for the Northern Freeze. 3.5 to play. Big changes for both teams after the break. Torgerson 3, no. And Kaiser the rebound. Satterlund open from the left corner. Drive blocked by Reba. Pearson taking his time across midcourt with under 3 to play. Reba scores. Reba with 11. 53-46. Biggest lead for Northern Freeze. Sunby. Ortiz. Used a Bernhoft screen. Bernhoft, short. And a Torgerson rebound. Moan. Reba, now Pearson on the far side. Bounced off his own foot. Yes, it's over and back. 15th Northern Freeze turnover with 2:07 to play. 3, Trig Anderson, 24. Bruck and Brink come back in from the Northern Freeze. Gabe Latexture, I believe, is back in for Sacred Heart. They made one other change. I can't quite tell who it is. Sunby around a Latexture screen. Kaiser, 3, no. Rebound Bring. 1:50 to play. Moan in the front court. Ball came loose. Foul on Sacred Heart on Sunby. That's his third. Team foul 6 on Sacred Heart. The next foul puts the Northern Freeze at the foul line with the bonus. 5 fouls against the Northern Freeze. Inbound for Bring. Pearson. And solid contact by Irie. That is his first foul. 7th team foul. So a 1-and-1 for Blair Moan, who is 2 of 2 at the line today. Looking to add to a 7-point lead with 1:33 to play. Doesn't get the roll. Sunby. And a nice intercept by Reba. 1:20 to play. And Northern Freeze take a timeout to avoid a turnover. 1:19 to go in regulation. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com for convenience stores, energy solutions, a car wash, and more. lakescommunitycoop.com. Northern Freeze up by 7.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Since 2013, Performance Ag west of Borup has been your full-service agronomy center with fertilizer, seed, chemical, liquid fertilizer, and now with the new addition of their fertilizer building, their customer service and commitment to the area farmer continues. Ask about their application services from Performance Ag. With access to water for their thanks for your business. From sugar beet, corn, soybean, wheat seed, all the crop seed you choose to plant, you can get it from Performance Ag. Thanks for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup. 1 timeout left for the Northern Freeze, 4 left for Sacred Heart. Northern Freeze inbound, length of the floor up by 7. And a held ball, and it will go to Sacred Heart with 1:15 to play. 3-possession game as they're down by 7. Torgerson out. Blair Moan back in for the Northern Freeze. Inbound baseline left with 20 to shoot. Kaiser right corner 3, good. Kaiser's first 3. Timeout Sacred Heart. 1:10 to go on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 53-49 Northern Freeze in front. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
By Valley Vision Clinic. Enjoy spectacular savings at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Save more, buy more. Save more when you purchase your eyewear at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Call 218-784-4091 for Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Full court press. And thrown away by Reba. Kept in play by Sacred Heart. Under a minute to play in regulation. Sunby, Irie. Defender falls, we play on. Kaiser driving. I don't know if he tried to feed a teammate or he lost the ball, but he certainly got knocked down. Team foul 6 on the Northern Freeze. Moan with the foul, his second. Well, they changed their mind about that substitution, having Torgerson come in. 20 to shoot, 45.4 to go in regulation, 2-possession game. Deep for Sunby. Satterland scores. 13 for Satterland, 53-51. And a whistle. Timeout or well, in the words of Buffalo Springfield, there's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. Two-point lead for the Northern Freeze with 33.5 to go in regulation. 16 on the shot clock. Sawyer Torgerson waiting to come in for the Northern Freeze. They'll allow him to come in to replace Moan. Anderson to throw it in at the hash mark near side, but we've got a timeout first by Sacred Heart. 33.5 to go on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 2-point Northern Freeze lead. We'll be back.
Always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
The arrow favors the Northern Freeze if there's a held ball. Northern Freeze has the penalty, the bonus. Oh, they reset the shot clock. That was the deal. Torgerson stolen. 2-point game. Timeout Sacred Heart. 20.9 to play on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for convenience stores, energy solutions, a meat market, and more. LakesCommunityCoop.com. Back for the finish.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
20.9 to go in regulation. Sacred Heart ball, 2 to tie, 3 to win. Kaiser on the inbound, the shot clock is off. Kaiser for Sunby. Right corner 3 up. That may have been deflected. And a foul with 11.2 to play. 8th team foul on Sacred Heart, the 3rd on Nathan Kaiser. So a 1-1 for Cale Pearson. Pearson 2 of 2 at the line today. He's got 4 points. Hit the first. One more to come. This free throw would make it a 2-possession game. Nope. Still a chance to tie. Timeout Sacred Heart, that's their last. 6.7 to go in regulation. 54-51 Northern Freeze on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Member FDIC.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Sacred Heart out of timeouts. Ortiz, left sideline. Kaiser will shoot, but he was fouled and he'll get 3 free throws. Torgerson with the foul. That's his 4th, the 7th on the Northern Freeze. Kaiser, 2 of 4 at the line. And the drama builds. $16 for junior Nathan Kaiser. Now the hat trick would tie the game. Letexure in for rebounding to replace Ortiz. Sacred Heart timeout. We'll keep it here on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com for energy solutions, convenience stores, a meat market in Purim, a place to get feed, a car wash, and more. lakescommunitycoop.com. The possession arrow again favors the Northern Freeze. 2.7 to go in regulation. Nathan Kaiser has made 2 of 2. His chance at the 3rd coming up. Both teams are in the 1-1. Sacred Heart led at the half, 25-24. It's been a 7-1 run for Sacred Heart. The chance to continue the season is on the line here. Kaiser for the tie. No! Ball loose on the floor and time runs out. And the Northern Freeze win it. And you can hear the cheers all the way in Newfoundland and Karlstedt. The final on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for convenience stores, energy solutions, a meat market in Perham, and more. LakesCommunityCoop.com. We'll start our postgame in a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Live in comfort and community at Benedictine Mission Coordinator. Seniors can enjoy the ease of 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, now available at a new low price. Each apartment features a full kitchen and bath, washer dryer, along with utilities included, and a daily continental breakfast. Stay connected with social activities and worship services. Plus, there's convenient transportation and indoor access to therapy services and the Essentia Health Clinic. To learn more or schedule a tour, call 218-521-0161 for Benedictine Mission Coordinator.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. We are family.
Exciting news from Bitker Inc. For a limited time, GT radio tires are on sale and you'll save $50 on every set of 4 tires. Upgrade your ride and keep your family rolling safely this winter season while pocketing extra cash. $50 savings on every set of 4 tires from Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halsted. This offer will not last long. Visit Bitker Inc. or call 218-456-7467. Save $50 on every set of 4 GT radio tires.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Nearly 1 million Minnesotans trust Minnesota Mutual Insurance to protect their homes, farms, and personal property. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance was founded in 1900 right here in Northwest Minnesota. We've been proudly serving Polk, Pennington, Red Lake, Marshall, Beltrami, Roseau, and surrounding communities ever since. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance in Thief River Falls, specializing in farm and residential insurance protection. Call 218-683-3200 or visit braygently.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Back at the University of Minnesota Crookston, Joe Lancello with you as the Northern Freeze advance to the quarterfinals of the Section 8A boys basketball tournament. The Northern Freeze beating Sacred Heart 54-53 in a tremendous game, close all the way. Sacred Heart led by a point at halftime, 25-24. We had 7 ties in the game, 11 lead changes. Sacred Heart's biggest lead was 29-24 early second half. But the Northern Freeze would come back and they would lead 53-46 late in the game. It came right down to a foul with just seconds to go. Nathan Kaiser was fouled trying to shoot a three-point basket. That would have tied the game and forced overtime. Kaiser made the first two of those free throws, but missed the third. And Northern Freeze hang on for a 54-53 win. Northern Freeze now 16-9 on the year. Sacred Heart is now 17-10. Sorry? Let me get... Can I have you stand over here, please? Just a look. And let me just kind of adjust our... Back up just a little bit here so we get a little more light on you. Oh. Okay, we are joined now by Avon. Am I saying your first name right? Avon. Avon Reba of the Northern Freeze. 11 points on the night and some big plays. It had to be crazy out there. Talk about it.
Yeah, it felt crazy. You know, last year we lost the football tournament first round. And this year our motto's been, why not us? And honestly, I give all credit to my teammates, my coaches, and throughout this tournament, we're going to keep showing why we belong. You know, it's why not us? So we're going to go get Monoma Auburn on Saturday, and we're going to prove the section why we're one of the best teams in the section.
That had to be just pure agony watching the kids shoot the free throws at the end, making the first two, and then he only had one more to make a tie. What was it like being in the free throw lane at that point?
You can feel a lot of pressure. I mean, I've been in his spot before, game tying free throw. It's a lot of pressure, and it's tough to knock down. But, yeah, you know, we put bodies on them, ball got on the ground, and timer ran out, and we're winning on the scoreboard.
What was it that kind of pulled you through everything here, because it was such a tight back-and-forth game?
Yeah, I really think it's our defense. You know, first half we weren't executing with our offense, but we really stepped up on our defense. You know, this whole week in practice we've been talking about boxing out, and I think we really improved this game. Okay, have you faced Monoma Waubun this season? Nope.
Okay, so it'll be an interesting matchup at noon Saturday at the Ralph Engelstad Arena.
Yep.
Evan will have a T-shirt for you as our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge. Energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Evan, thanks very much.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, and we can get Coach Sean Spildy over here in a second here. Sean, congratulations on what was literally the dictionary definition of hard-fought game.
We've been in our prep the last few days. We told the kids it's going to be a 36-minute battle. We told them it's going to go right down to the wire. It's who's going to execute the best in the last minute and a half, and I'm not so sure that was us. We had a couple 3 turnovers there. Poor coaching on my part. I thought in the last minute, 20 seconds there, I probably should have taken a timeout there and before that one turnover, and that's on me. I thought Avon got a huge block there. And I thought we boxed out really well. We got fortunate that kid missed that free throw, and we had good box outs. 2 years ago, this same gym, same team, they had a kid stand at the line and drill 2 in the same situation to beat us. So now I guess it's 1-1. 2 years from now, the rubber match here against Sacred Heart probably be a lot of fun too. I got nothing but respect for Coach Streckler and his team and his staff. They are phenomenal.
Talk about Blair Moan and the job he did for you off the bench.
Tremendous. He's probably been our best practice player this last week. he just brings an energy and intensity. And I mean, he plays great defense. He brings physicality. And when he's hitting the shots, he's a good shooter. And tonight he hit some really big shots for us. Very proud of that kid, and I'm very proud of all of them.
That 4-point play, I can't remember what point of the second half it was, but that was big.
That was huge. That turned out to be really huge. Didn't really agree with them getting 3 free throws on that call there, but I thought the refs did a great job. But we got fortunate. I'm just proud of the kids.
Now it's going to be a lot of time tomorrow spent looking at video to try to get some information on Mahnomen Waban.
Yeah, I suppose I got to start texting a couple coaches right now. We haven't played them. I haven't seen them play. I know Coach Clark is a phenomenal coach. He's going to have his team prepared and ready to go. I'm assuming it's going to be another 36-minute battle at the Ralph on Saturday.
Okay, Sean, I got to admit, when I first started in broadcasting in like the early 90s, I saw you play point guard for Tri-County.
I don't know if you could call it that. I was a horrible basketball player, but I do remember those days.
You started, I remember your cousin Corey played center.
Yep, Corey was a real good basketball player. Yep, you got a good memory.
Well, I guess I do. Well, Sean, congratulations to you and your team, and best of luck on Saturday in Thief River Falls.
Hey, thank you very much. We're just going to enjoy every second. Tournament time is a great time of the year. Whether you get beat out or you get to go on, it's still a fun and exciting time of the year for all the communities. It gets to be a lot of fun.
Okay, Sean Spiley, coach of the Northern Freeze. Winners today, 54-53 over Sacred Heart. We'll be back with more on our postgame after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Dan Sukert, your Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why my Edward Jones office is a proud sponsor of Park Christian Falcons basketball. Call 701-281-5264 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hi, this is Jordan Johnson from the Ada Borup West School. At Ada Borup West, we're committed to excellence and continually look to expand educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students for various career opportunities. You are invited and encouraged to be involved in the Ada Borup West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics. For more information, please visit today and find our website, ada.k12.mn.us. Ada Borup West School, home of the Cougars.
Back at University of Minnesota Crookston, Joe Lancello along with Preston DeVille as Sacred Heart falls for the Northern Freeze 54-53. Running down the scoring, first of all, for the Northern Freeze, Blair Ramon off the bench, 3 threes, 3 twos, 2 of 3 at the line for 17 points. Alex Bray, 5 baskets, 0 for 1 at the line for 10. Avin Reba with 5 baskets, 1 of 4 at the line for 11. Sawyer Torgerson, 3 baskets for 6. Cale Pearson, a basket, 3 of 4 at the line for 5. Trig Anderson, a basket for 2. Brecken Bring, a 3-pointer for 3. Brandon Schenke played, did not score. Northern Freeze were 6 of 12 at the foul line, 50%. Unofficially 17 turnovers against the Northern Freeze and also 32 rebounds for the Northern Freeze, 11 offensive boards. The Northern Freeze 24 points in the first half, 30 in the second for their total of 54. Now for the Sacred Heart Eagles, led by Nathan Kaiser with a 3, 5 twos, 4 of 7 at the foul line. Nick Satterlund with a 3, 5 twos, 0 for 2 at the line for 13. Caleb Irie with a 3 and 3 of 4 at the line for 6. Jacob Ortiz, a 3, a 2, and 1 of 1 at the line for 6. Isaac Sunby, 2 baskets for 4. Reese Eckert, a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Parker Bernhoff, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Gabe Letexture played, did not score, sat out a lot of the second half on account of foul trouble. Sacred Heart, 11 of 18 shooting free throws. They turned the ball over 12 times and unofficially 29 rebounds, just 4 offensive rebounds. Sacred Heart with 25 points in the first half, 28 in the second for their total of 53. Sacred Heart ends the year 17-10. The Northern Freeze 16-9, and they go on. We'll have more scores for you on the Section 8A boys basketball scoreboard from tonight. All the games are final now. And we'll do that, and we'll have more post-game awards after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m.
Your legacy matters. This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to leave a legacy for their loved ones and ensure their wishes are honored. At Franzen Investment Services, we guide you through the process with care and clarity. Estate planning is complex. We can help make it simple. Let's talk about securing your legacy. Give me a call at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Lakes Community Cooperative, we believe energy should come with something extra, trust. Whether you need propane for your home, farm fuel, or dependable delivery, we've got you covered. With hometown service and reliable supply, we're more than a provider. We're your neighbor. Lakes Community Cooperative, your co-op, our community.
Lesmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Crookston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone, 281-4323. See or call Lesmeister Dental today.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
And welcome back to the University of Minnesota Crookston. Our game summary brought to you by Benedictine Care Community of Ada. Strength together, a trusted name in senior living. Sacred Heart led by a point at the half, 25-24. We had 7 ties, 11 lead changes. Sacred Heart had a chance to tie it. Nathan Kaiser had 3 free throws. He was fouled trying to shoot a 3 in the final seconds. He made the first 2. There was a timeout, and he could not complete the triple. That's our game summary brought to you by Benedictine Care Community Center of Ada. Our stars of the game brought to you by American Federal Bank of Ada. Blair Ramon with 17 points for the Northern Freeze to tie for the individual scoring lead. Also sharing the scoring honors, Nathan Kaiser of Sacred Heart with 17. Evan Reba with 11 points and a big block shot. Very solid game by the 6'5 junior. And interestingly, all 3 stars in this game are all juniors. No seniors here. Those are our stars of the game brought to you by American Federal Bank of Ada. We'll run down the other results from this evening in 8A and continue with our postgame awards after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Market County Grain LLC is proud to support all the area teams. As you take the field or court, remember that hard work and determination leads to success both in sports and in the field. Just like you, we strive for excellence with speed, service, and solutions to keep our farmers moving forward. Play hard, play smart, and compete with confidence. From all of us at Market County Grain LLC, best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games.
Hi, I'm Kate and I live in World, Minnesota. It's south of Canada on Lake of the Woods. There's lots of outdoor opportunities like fishing, boating, hunting, things like that. And we do have a lot of local businesses, clothing stores, coffee shops, bars and restaurants. You know pretty much everybody. Everyone's gonna support you. Everyone's there for you. Warroad's a super safe community. It's a great place to raise a family. You never know what you can find in a community like this. I always think small town, but big hearts.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Performance Ag west of Borup with Eric today. And Eric, you've been around since 2013.
We're a full-service agronomy center. We have the fertilizer, seed, chemical, liquid fertilizer. We got our water there, and we'll have everything right in close proximity now with that new addition to our fertilizer building. Like we like to say at Performance Ag, we don't want all the business, just yours. So the best way to reach me is my cell number. It's 701-799-0356.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Since 1989, Phil Thompson Associates has been one of Minnesota's leading crop and hail insurance agencies, providing critical financial services to agricultural operations. From bookkeeping and tax planning to payroll, we're here to help you succeed, and we're not just about business. That's why we're wishing all the area teams best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games from Phil Thompson and Associates. Affordable, high-quality service with a personal touch.
Back at Lee Soccer Gym at the University of Minnesota Crookston, Joe Lancello with you. Let's run down the other scores in 8A boys basketball. In the game that just finished here was the Northern Freeze over Sacred Heart, 54-53. Also in the West subsection, our first game here at UMC had Ferto Beltrami beating Warren Alvarado Oslo 66-55. 18 points for Drew Gullickson, 14 for Steven Sather, 11 for Connor Hoven for Ferto Beltrami as the Falcons win their 10th in a row and go to 25-3 on the season. Warren Alvarado Oslo had 22 points from Kaiden Kutterba, 13 from Ethan Ellerbush. The Ponies in their year 12-15. Up at Northland Community and Technical College in Thief River Falls, it was Red Lake County over Goodrich Grigla, 83-48, and then Stephen Argyle over Kitson County Central, 63-46. In the East subsection, Mahnomen Waban, the top seed, over Black Duck, 86-57. Northome Kellier over Bagley, 87-79. Winnimac defeats Foston, 73-54. And in the surprise of the night, Clearbrook Gonvick, the 7th seed, defeats Red Lake in overtime, 87-83 in Red Lake. So here are the pairings that we'll have on Saturday at the Ralph Engelstad Arena at Thief River Falls. First game gets underway at noon with Mahnomen Waban against the Northern Freeze. Then at 1:45, approximately, Winnimac will face Red Lake County. In the 3:30 game, Ferto Beltrami will take on Northome Kellier. And the final game at 5:15, Stephen Argyle will face Clearbrook Gonvick. So, should be some interesting matchups on Saturday. It'll be a first-time matchup for Mahnomen Waban and Northern Freeze, as Northern Freeze coach Sean Spildy told us just a little bit ago. We'll run down the rest of our post-game awards after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Fair Fund returns to Fertile, Minnesota, July 8th through the 12th during the Polk County Fair. It's 5 days of Fair Fun for the entire family, featuring great grandstand events, some of the best carnival rides around, a great lineup of free stage entertainment, 4-H exhibits, and of course, a huge selection of delicious food options. For more information, go online to www.polkcountyfairfertilemn.com. We'll see you at the Polk County Fair, July 8th through the 12th in Fertile.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Radio works. Radio gets your message heard. And when you can follow your audience everywhere they go, online, with R&J Broadcasting's digital marketing solutions. From social media ads to targeted display campaigns, our marketing team can help you grow your business with the perfect mix of radio and digital. Visit rjbroadcasting.com or email digital@rjbroadcasting.com to start your digital success.
Randall's Excavating of Glendon, specializing in underground site utilities and repair. Randall's Excavating is experienced in underground utilities, specializing in water lines, sanitary sewer, and storm sewer, from site preparation and trenching to the installation of all site utilities. They respond to emergency repairs for water leaks, fire protection lines, fire hydrants, sanitary and storm sewer lines for all commercial and residential needs, including camera inspections too. Contact Randall's Excavating with over 20 years of experience, 701-219-9126 or randallsinc.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Back at the University of Minnesota Crookston, Joe Lancello with you, along with Preston DeVille. Time now for our post-game awards, our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy, Enbridge, energy for life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Evan Reba of Northern Freeze with 11 points and some solid defense, too, and a couple of big block shots late. Our Player of the Game brought to you by Enbridge. Our Play of the Game brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg, your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. I am going to go with the 4-point play by Blair Moen of Northern Freeze. In the second half, he made a three, got fouled, sunk the free throw to make it a 4-point play. A big point of the game for the Northern Freeze is they held the lead through most of the second half. That's our play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And finally, our post-game connection, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Proudly providing internet, phone, and cable TV service to the rural areas and local communities throughout the Red River Valley. I'm going to go again with Blair Ramon connecting with 3 3-point baskets and 12 of his team-high 17 points in the second half as the Northern Freeze held on for a 1-point win over Sacred Heart, 54-53. And the Northern Freeze advancing to face Mahnomen Waban at noon Saturday from the Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. Our post-game connection brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. That is going to do it for us tonight here from Lee Soccer Gymnasium, the Gary Sensky Court at the University of Minnesota Crookston. Thanks very much to Hunter Plant for the facilities and all the help here. Thanks very much to Preston DeVille on camera for his patience. Thanks to our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business. If nothing else, just stop by to say thank you for allowing us to bring you these 8A tournament games. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here. The Northern Freeze advance, beating Sacred Heart 54-53. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.
State Bank of Lake Park has been serving customers for over a century. State Bank of Lake Park offers checking, savings, and money market accounts, as well as certificate of deposit and IRAs. Home loans, consumer loans, commercial, and ag loans are just some of the services you can find. Their sound financial advice and outstanding service is something customers have come to depend on. Visit them online at www.statebankoflakepark.com or at their locations in Lake Park and Hitterdal.
At Team Industries, we are grateful for the dedication and hard work that drives us forward every day. To our team members, your passion fuels our success. And to our valued customers, your trust and loyalty inspire us to keep innovating. Together, we build more than just products. We've built lasting relationships. Thank you for believing in our mission and helping us shape the future. Every challenge overcome, every milestone reached is a testament to what we achieve together. You make Team Industries the team we are today.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program, growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
If you're ready for a great meal, head over to West Main Pizza in Ada and Dilworth. They have a variety of pizzas like Supreme, Barbecue Chicken, The Reuben, Grandma G's Sloppy Joe, Hawaiian, Vegetarian, and more. West Main Pizza also serves nachos and tacos, great pasta dishes, panini sandwiches, subs, and salads. West Main Pizza at 320 East Main Street in Ada and 111 15th Street Northeast in Dilworth. Check them out online at westmainpizza.net.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
At Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
At LifeCare Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. LifeCare Medical Center.
I'm Dan Sukert, your Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why my Edward Jones office is a proud sponsor of Park Christian Falcons basketball. Call 701-281-5264 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.